Hello, busy educator. Teachers have it all. Here's how to utilize it. Being a teacher is amazing. You get to learn so many skills and get your voice heard. And that's not all. If you ever want to change your industry, you can always get priority over the other applicants because of the skills you've acquired over the years as a teacher. It's true. Teachers have it all. Let's take a look at the benefits of being a teacher. Strong communication skills. You've been delivering lessons in a format that is understandable to all. It's pretty obvious that you have strong communication skills. No matter which industry you're planning to join, communication skills are considered very important. In the interview, you can discuss how you're able to teach students belonging to different cultures, backgrounds, and age groups. Ability to work independently. Whether it's about designing the course material or handling the entire class and maintaining discipline, you have been doing it independently. That's a rare skill because classroom management requires leadership skills and time management. All industries are looking for these skills in their employees, and they are hard to find. Problem-solving skills. You've worked with an entire class, and many of them had unique problems that needed to be solved. You solved them. This shows that you possess skills that let you handle unforeseen circumstances. During the interview, make sure you have a few examples that you can discuss where you solve the problems of students. Interpersonal skills. Since you've worked with different types of people and handled them well, you have developed strong interpersonal skills. Whether you acted as a guidance counselor or worked with students on a school project, you have attained interpersonal skills that help you work as a team and be in a leading position. You can also mention how you have worked with difficult people and handled the situation really well. During the interview, you can also discuss how you had to plan a surprise test for the things you taught the same day. This will show your ability to adhere to deadlines. As a teacher, you've developed some cool skills that can't be found in others. Use them to your benefit if you're applying for a job in a different industry. That's it for now, busy educator. Stay tuned for the next video. Being a business leader. Yes, teachers can be great entrepreneurs. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, busy educator. Being a business leader. Yes, teachers can be great entrepreneurs. If you're a teacher, this title might have taken you by surprise. Teachers and entrepreneurs? What kind of business can teachers do? Sell their lessons? Well, in fact, yes. And much, much more. Actually, you can be a successful business person and very easily. As you have taught students, you've gained several skills that will help you open your own startup. Teaching helps you focus. Teachers work with a certain objective in mind. It is the focus that drives your course and lesson plans. Meeting daily objectives is difficult, and many teachers hate it, but they have to do it. It forms a habit, and they get to be clear in their goals and objectives of the month and the semester. When you start a business, you need to be focused towards your goals. Many people fail in their businesses because they lose focus and interest very soon. As a teacher, you know how to stay there and keep it going. It gives you patience. As a teacher, you need to work with students who come from different backgrounds. It takes patience to discipline them. There are difficult people, and you know how to deal with them patiently. This helps you work with all kinds of clients. You know how to handle tricky situations which other people can't do. You can simplify complicated issues. When you teach your lessons, you need to break them down to your students. This builds your ability to simplify complicated issues. This skill helps you during presentations and conferences, where you can talk more easily to people and help them understand your idea. You can break complicated things down into digestible chunks for others to understand. You can discipline your workforce. As a teacher, you've handled students without losing patience. This makes you a better manager than the others. you have the ability to motivate and discipline your workforce without being too pushy. You can get deadlines completed on time. This can give your success in your business. Teaching gives you unique skills that help you immensely in real life. Whether you're looking for a job or want to start a company, these skills will help you go high in your career. That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video, how to prepare for your teacher interview. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, Busy Educator. How to prepare for your teacher interview. If you're in Teachers College, just graduated, or already teaching, it's a great idea to get a trusted mentor and a group of 3 to 5 fellow classmates. Next, brainstorm the best teaching interview questions you can think of. Then, brainstorm again for the single best answer to interview questions. A good place to start is by searching Google and YouTube. It's a good idea to go to every interview you can possibly go to. This will give you experience in not only interviewing, but an opportunity to answer interview questions. Another tip for your interview comes from what Warren Buffett told business students from the University of Maryland. He said that his hiring team at Berkshire Hathaway looked for intelligence, integrity, and energy in prospective employees. One thing his hiring team don't pay much attention to is IQ. They'd rather get someone with a real passion for business over the smartest guy in the room. So keep that in mind when interviewing. Show your passion for teaching. It really means everything. That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video. Top 15 questions they ask in a teaching interview. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, Busy Educator. Top 15 questions they ask in a teaching interview. It's a good bet that one or more of these questions will be asked of you during a teacher interview. It's a good idea to prepare answers for these questions in advance. Here they are. Number 1, tell us something about yourself. Number 2, how would you communicate with students' parents? Number 3, what is your teaching methodology? Number 4, are you flexible with your approach? How? Number 5, how do you evaluate students? Number 6, how do you handle stressful situations? Number 7, why do you think that you would be a good fit with the school? Number 8, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Number 9, how do you handle classroom management issues? Number 10, why should I hire you? Number 11, do you prefer to work on your own or as a team? Number 12, why are you interested in working for this school? Number 13, what is your philosophy of education? Number 14, how do you incorporate technology into the classroom? And number 15, how do you integrate curriculum across subject, content areas? That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video, answers to top 5 questions they ask in a teacher interview. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, Busy Educator. Top 15 questions they ask in a teaching interview. It's a good bet that one or more of these questions will be asked of you during a teacher interview. It's a good idea to prepare answers for these questions in advance. Here they are. Number 1, tell us something about yourself. Number 2, how would you communicate with students' parents? Number 3, what is your teaching methodology? Number 4, are you flexible with your approach? How? Number 5, how do you evaluate students? Number 6, how do you handle stressful situations? Number 7, why do you think that you would be a good fit with the school? Number 8, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Number 9, how do you handle classroom management issues? Number 10, why should I hire you? Number 11, do you prefer to work on your own or as a team? Number 12, why are you interested in working for this school? Number 13, what is your philosophy of education? Number 14, how do you incorporate technology into the classroom? And number 15, how do you integrate curriculum across subject, content areas? That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video, answers to top 5 questions they ask in a teacher interview. Until next time, talk talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, busy educator. What principals are looking for in you? So, you're looking for a teaching job. To be selected for it, you have to be chosen by the human resources team of the school or college. The principal of the organization is generally the main member of that team. What exactly is the principal looking for in a prospective teacher? Here's what principals are saying. Passion. Passion in a teacher is very important. We get thousands of applications and about 20 candidates get called for one position. We don't want to hire just anybody. If they have a passion for teaching, they will be a good teacher. Passionate people are ready to change their ways and experiment with new things. We interview them and find out what their true interests are. If they are a teacher by heart, that's what we're looking for. Sensitivity. We live in a world where people of many cultures unite and stay together in peace. We don't want someone who is not sensitive towards the interests of others. Sensitivity is required everywhere, and it especially becomes important in multicultural organizations. Humor. A little sense of humor is a good thing. It keeps the classroom alive. We aren't exactly looking for a comedian, but a little wit is always welcome. It helps you resonate with the students. They don't feel that the class is a burden. Also, we've seen that a teacher who has a sense of humor can explain things in a better way. Experience. Some positions require experienced teachers, and some need fresh graduates. However, any kind of teaching experience is always a big plus. For example, if you have some kinds of part-time teaching experience, that's always considered a big plus. This means that you have what it takes. Teaching an entire class of students isn't easy. It takes confidence and leadership skills to just stand there and be the center of attention. If you've already taught, it means you can handle it. Likable and trustworthy. We want someone who is likable and gets along with people. We also want someone who we can trust, a team player who knows how to protect the interests of the school, its administrators, as well as the interests of the entire staff. We would rather hire someone who we can trust rather than someone who is the smartest person in the room. That's it for now, busy educator. Stay tuned for the next video. What to do after the teaching interview. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, busy educator. What to do after the teacher interview. Congratulations for completing your job interview. Now that it's over, you have to sit back and wait for the call, right? Well, actually, there's a lot you can do. It's always a good idea to follow up to increase your chances of being hired. Even if you think you did a really well or really bad in the interview, it doesn't harm in following up. How to follow up? Stay tuned. Confirm your next step. Instead of deciding the next step yourself, it's always best to ask in your interview what your next step should be. In most cases, they'll say that they'll give you a call if you're selected. You can always ask them about an estimated date by when the results will be finalized. This will give you an idea about the waiting time. A thank you email. Most people don't send this small token of appreciation, which is precisely how you can set yourself apart from the others. Just let them know that you're thankful for being called and the interview that they did with you went very well. Include some details about the interview and the parts you like the best. Don't just send a generic thank you note in the email. It should actually reflect your experience during the interview. Make sure you include the details such as the date the interview was held and, if possible, the names of the people who are on the interview panel. Phone call. The hiring process takes long, so don't start calling them up after the interview to ask about the results. If they had already given you a date, for example, they had said that they will call you within a week to let you know, you should call them up on the 8th day to ask them about the results. Too many phone calls would make you sound annoying. Before making a phone call, remember that there are chances that they have already selected someone, so if they say you're not selected, don't be rude. This will just make you sound unprofessional and you'll lose all chances of future employment with that school. Whether you're selected or rejected, make sure you accept it gracefully. This will help you build a professional image, which will be helpful in your future. That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video. Substitute teacher interview. Tricky questions and answers. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other. Hello, Busy Educator. Substitute teacher interview. Tricky questions and answers. Working as a substitute teacher can help you get the much needed experience that will land you a job as a regular teacher. While you might think that becoming a substitute teacher is easy, it actually takes hard work. Are you ready to face the interview for a substitute teacher? Let's help you out by offering answers to some of the tricky questions. As a substitute teacher, what are your biggest strengths? I have adaptability as my major strength. Apart from that, I also possess compassion and problem-solving abilities. All these skills will help me handle my responsibilities in this job. Different students have different learning abilities. How do you cater to their needs? The three main learning styles are visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. I use all three strategies in my lesson plans so that all types of students benefit equally from my classes. Do you think the job of a substitute teacher is easier than that of a regular teacher, or harder? And why? I believe that substitute teachers have more responsibilities than regular teachers because substitutes don't have enough time to get to know each student and connect with them. Also, because substitutes are generally rotated in different classes, they have to handle different responsibilities and types of students. How would you handle a negative response from a student? I like to take a proactive approach by engaging students in the lesson, by making the lesson interesting and helping students make good choices in class. If I do get a negative response from a student, I would follow the regular teacher's discipline plan. What do you like the most about substitute teaching? I like the challenges involved in substitute teaching. It includes teaching different classes and involved in a lot of diversity. It inspires me as I look forward to a new challenge each day. At the end of the day, I learn something new and upgrade myself. That's it for now, Busy Educator. Stay tuned for the next video. Being interviewed for an overseas position? Read this first. Until next time, talk to each other, support each other, take care of each other.